Good evening, everybody, and welcome here to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, as we are bringing you tonight's varsity portion of the contest between the Southeastern Suns and the Pittsfield Sockies. We're a set for starting lineups here tonight. Southeastern was able to knock off a pretty tough Rushville squad here on Wednesday night. According to Max Preps, this Sockies team comes into this game at 5-0, so definitely a tough matchup here. Starting for the Sockies, number 3, Hayden Gratton. Number 24, Javen Petty. Number 23, Brennan Tomhave. Number 34, Connor Allen. And number 44, Eli Mendenhall will start for Pittsfield. John Burton on the call with you here tonight. So we're going to set for the Southeastern Suns starting lineup. So now on to the starting lineups for Southeastern Suns. Number 0, Griffin Tippy will get the start here, the junior. The senior, number 3, Owen Rigg will start. Another senior, number 13, Carter Hitz. Number 24, the senior, Mason Fry, will also start. And the starting lineup will be rounded out by number 25, the junior, Aiden Akers. The Southeastern Suns team, they are very athletic. They're strong. They like to get up and down the court. We'll see what happens here against this Sockies squad. It's like pretty evenly matched in the height department. Baron Tomhave, number 23, is about the tallest one out there. He's listed at 6'3" on the roster. But it's going to be him and Allen jumping it up in the middle. Akers pulls it down, gets it up quickly for a hit. Suns will start with the possession. Tippy played a great game the other night against Rushville. Akers drives inside, kick out, corner 3 on the way. Fry can't get it to go. Rebounded by the Sockies, and they'll come back the other way. Nice move there. This is Gratton on the drive. Hands it off over for Petty. Petty spins around. He's got Akers on him. Floater off the backboard, rolls it in. We saw this Pittsfield JV team put a lot of pressure into the backcourt. We'll see if the varsity does the same here in this game. Tippy takes the 3. Pull up midi. Money. Griffin Tippy gets the scoring started. For the Suns, at least. Just over 7 minutes to go here in quarter number 1. This is Mendenhall looking down low. Finally able to get it to him. Nice spin and a post shot there for Eli Mendenhall. And a turnover there by the Suns. Sockies lead by 2. 6 minutes, 35 seconds to go. Gratton, no look pass down low. Mendenhall once again. Throwing his weight around down low, was able to create some room. Got another layup there. Tippy with it in the backcourt. He's trapped, passes it up, hits, wide open layup. He drops it in and one. Carter Hitz will go to the line. Trying to convert the 3-point opportunity. Foul goes on number 34, Connor Allen. Hits his free throw is good. Sauke's 1 point lead, 6-5. Coming down quickly back the other direction after the made free throw. Here's a pull-up shot and a floater, and they're going to call a foul there. I think they're going to say it was on the floor, however. No, they're going to say that was an and one. Foul will go on Rigg. This is number 24, Javen Petty now. Petty's free throw is good. So he's got 5 points. Up quickly for Hits once again. Fakes it and rolls it in. Another 2-pointer there for Hits. Sauke's working it down low for, this is Allen. Connor Allen down low. He's trapped in the corner. That was close to a travel, but Fry steals it away anyway. Allen knocks down a drink there in the front row. Rigg skips it all the way over for Fry. Gives it up to Tippy. 5 minutes, 30 seconds to go. Suns trail by 2 here. Hits has 5 early points. He had an and one and a layup there, coming courtesy of a fast break. Rigg passes it over for Akers. Akers pulls it back out. Tries to bounce it down low to a cutting Tippy, and he's going to be fouled. That one's going to be on number 24, Javen Petty, his first team second. Akers with it up top. Pass fake, drives inside. Gets it to Hits in the corner. He'll pull it back down and gives it back up to Tippy. He's going to have that one almost poked away and does have it stolen away. Petty back the other direction. Scoop layup is good. He's got 7 for the Sauke's here early on. That one's going to be stolen away. Grattan did a nice job getting to that one. Back up to Petty again. Another layup is good. Akers quickly back the other direction. Bounces it over for Hits, and he's going to lose it out of bounds. 13-7. Back-to-back layups courtesy of Javen Petty has extended the Sauke's lead out to 5. We got our first timeout. We'll take a quick break here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Back here in Augusta, Sauke's work at the 5-point lead. 4 minutes, 20 seconds cooking here. And the opening quarter of play. Quick three-pointer on the way, won't fall. Offensive rebound tracked down by Grattan. Gets it up for Mendenhall, and Rigg's going to poke it out of the way. Mendenhall kicked it out of bounds. Ooh, they're going to say it's going to stay with Pittsfield. Really looked like that went off Mendenhall's foot. See if they can catch it on the replay maybe. Inbounds pass comes up top. It's hard to tell on that from that camera angle. Another layup won't go. Another offensive rebound down low for Allen. Misses again, puts it up again, can't get it to fall. Had a couple looks there right at the basket. Couldn't get it to drop in. Rigg quickly back the other direction. Bounces over for Hits in the corner. 13-7, 3 minutes, 50 seconds. Hits, gets bodied up, drive, and one. Carter Hits, puts his head down, flips it up, and drops it home. He's now got 7 and looking to convert another and one play at the line. If he can knock down this free throw and get the Suns back within 3. And he does. Drive middle here, picked up by Rigg. Back up top, Tippy and Rigg switch out. And now this is Petty now. Swung back into the corner for Tom Hay. Grattan, three-pointer, won't fall. Fry with the rebound, gives it up to Akers. 3 minutes, 20 seconds. Suns quickly back the other direction. Bounce pass, Rigg, corner three, good. Ron LB Auto Sales 3 ties this up. And will force the timeout here out of the Sockies. Owen Rigg tying us up with a three-pointer there. He had a couple against the other night against Rushville. With locations in Macomb and Augusta, with 80 years of car sales experience, Ron Albee Auto Sales is your hometown go-to for your next car in Macomb on East Jackson Street. Stop in and talk to Justin, Jared, or Chris, or visit www.lbsalescars.com to check out their inventory. Thank you for tuning in to TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. This coverage of Southeastern Suns boys basketball is brought to you by the Mudd Insurance Group and the Grinnell Mutual. Contact Mudd Insurance today for all your home, auto, farm, commercial, life, health, and Medicare insurance needs, and live a life knowing you're covered. Betty Fry in the chat saying, "Go Suns," cheering for the Suns from the state of Washington. Appreciate you joining us here, Betty. Appreciate you tuning into the JV game. I know you'll have to chat in on that one. Petty's able to knock down the mid-range jump shot. He's got 11 here for the Sockies. And he puts them back in front. Pass almost thrown away. Fry tracks it down into the backcourt. He's got the smaller defender on him, and then he hands it off over to Tippy. They switch back. Trying to get it down low for Akers. Rigg was, but he turns it over. Petty back the other direction, slows it down, pulls it back out. Tom Hay thought about the three, but gets it over for Allen. Allen now guarded by Hitz, back out to Tom Hay. Drives middle, floater off the front of the rim, rebounded by Fry. And he's going to throw it right into the hands of Tom Hay, and he'll get the two-pointer give. In Southeastern face a little bit of pressure here. Akers splits the double team. Bounce pass to the corner for Hitz. Kind of faked the shot there. Coming back out. Akers baseline. Nice pass over to Fry, and he'll roll it up and in. Mason Fry picks up his first 2 points. 17-15. Minute 30 to go here in the opening quarter. Dribble handoff. Petty on the drive. Can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound. Tom Hay, corner three is good. A little bit of trouble getting the ball in here. Akers is able to get it up for Rigg. Rigg drives past his defender, throws the floater up. Offensive rebound fought for, but it's pulled down by Ethan Grattan. Now here's Petty. Working it around, gets it out to Tom Hay. 45 seconds to go here. Sockies lead by 5. Sit over to the right wing. Grattan back up top for Allen. He's got Tom Hay now in the shallow corner. He'll get the screen and pull the three. It's going to be long. Tippy rebound. 20 seconds to go here. Quickly back the other direction. Full head of steam. Stops, kicks it out. Fry, three. That won't fall. Rebound fought for, but it's going to be tipped out of bounds. It'll stay Southeastern basketball. So we got a group of subs coming in here. It's Mendenhall checking back into the game, as well as number 14, Carter Frazier. And I believe number 11, Lucas Nichols, just checked in as well. Fry with it, hands it off to Rigg. Rigg gets the screen from Akers. He's got 7 seconds to work with here, trying to make something happen. Crossover, kick out. Akers fakes the three, drives inside, swings it in the corner. Rigg, three, good. Two in the corner. Ron LB Auto Sales 3 for Owen Rigg. He's got a pair of those here in quarter number 1. We'll take a quick break here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Suns trail the Sockies 18-20.
When my parents told me they'd be using Adams Experts, I felt a bit replaced. I mean, they always called me to remove their viruses or get their printer connected to Wi-Fi. He even set up their new Roku.
How do I adopt a new son?
But then he taught me a few things. And now, we're like tech brothers.
Adams Experts. Repair, maintenance, and setup for all your home technology needs.
I grew up in a small town in Missouri, and I like the feel of community. I like knowing the people that I take care of and knowing the people around me, providing care for someone that you know is in this community and helping them to get better.
Back here in Augusta, Suns trail by 2 after the first quarter. It'll be the Sockies starting with the opening possession here. 2018 is still the score. Again, fouls reset off to the quarter. Mendenhall under the basket, wide open. Drops that in. Fry working against, or gets the screen from Hitz. Now Hitz has it on the right wing, swung up top for Rego, reset the offense. 7 minutes, 30 seconds to go here at the start of the second quarter. Again, the Suns showed that they could play from behind the other night against the Rushville Industry Rockets. They find themselves in a hole here to start quarter number 2, trying to work their way back out of it. Rick drives in, pull-up shot, can't get it to fall. And rebound pulled down by Grattan. He's off to Tom Have, and he comes back the other direction. Pull up mid-range, Grattan drops it in. Sockies now lead by 6. Akers tries to dribble through the double team, has it tipped away, but Hitz is able to recover. Here's it to Rig, back to Akers, attacks baseline, pump fake, layup, he'll be fouled. Akers will go to the line, foul one on number 23, Brennan Tomhave. His team's first here in the second quarter. Akers' first free throw is good. Second free throw is also good. Sockies working the ball around here. 6 minutes, 20 seconds. 24-20 is the score. Trying to dump it down low for Mendenhall. Pass stolen away by Fry. Tippy pushes it back the other way. Nobody picks him up. Might have thought about the 3 there. Pulled it back down and hands it off over for Akers. Tippy looking for a cutter there. Nothing cooking there. Tippy pull up 3. Good. Ron Elbiato sails 3 for Griffin Tippy. I think that was just a long 2 is what they ended up ruling. And it's hard to tell down here sitting up on the stage. So 24-23 is the score. Tippy works it back the other way after the turnover. Akers gets the screen. Trying to feed it through 2 Hitz, but pass is going to be stolen away. Grattan in the corner with Akers on him. Gets it up for Connor Allen. Allen drives, kicks it out for Rigston Bonds. Saw him a little bit in the JV game. Bonds passes it over, drive inside, kick out. Petty on the drive, back out. Grattan 3, air ball, rebounded by Bonds underneath the basket. He's going to get trapped by Fry and hits and has it taken away. Suns with a chance to take the lead here with 4 minutes 45 remaining in the first half. It's in the hands of Tippy right now. He bounces it over for Rigg. Now Akers attacks from the right wing. Dumps it off for Fry. Mid-range jump shot can't go. Akers put back good. Gives the Suns a 1-point lead. They haven't led since it was 3-0. Mendenhall now with it, looking down low. Trying to get over for Island, now does. Grattan in the right corner. Akers fronting Mendenhall down low. Didn't have backside help there for a minute. This is Petty now working against Rigg. Nice job, jumped up, able to pull it down. Mendenhall puts his head down, drives, but he blocked at the rim by Mason Fry. Sends it back the other direction, just under 4 minutes to play here. Suns hanging on to a 1-point lead. And we will have a timeout here taken by Southeastern. Legal break as well. Looking for top-notch local computer sales and repair services? Call Adams Expert in Quincy at 217-214-3423 for fast, friendly, and affordable assistance. We make technology work. That's Adams Experts, your go-to when your computer goes down. At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in because purple stands out. At WIU, there's limitless potential with campuses in Macomb, Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out. Palm Plus is proud to have served the Macomb and the surrounding area for over 20 years, providing cash for most items of value. Palm Plus is the area's largest seller of used items, including firearms. They also provide on-site jewelry repair and are open 9 to 5, Monday through Saturday. They have a great selection of jewelry, electronics, tools, and video games located at 324 West Jackson Street in Macomb between Erico and Taco Bell. That is Palm Plus, and I'll let you know right now, they have the 24 Days of Christmas sale going on. So for each day in December until December the 24th, every item in the store, excluding coins and bullions, will be marked a percentage off, and specialty marked items. But each day, another percentage gets taken off. So today, 1% was off the items included, and tomorrow, 2%, and so on and so forth. So make sure you stop in there. Again, that's 324 West Jackson Street in Macomb, Palm Plus. Back to the game here, 3 minutes, 45 seconds. Lob passed over for Mendenhall. Did a nice job coming down with that one. Was able to get the layup to go. That's a nice entry pass and a nice finish. Here's a Tippy three is good. Ron Elbiato's three. Foot wasn't on the line for that one. And he rose up and drilled it. 2-point lead for the Suns, 28-26. It's been an exciting game to this point. Petty three won't go. Rebound under the basket. Mendenhall has it. Dumps it off to Allen as he was falling out of bounds. And Southeastern will come back the other direction now. We're tied up at 28. Tippy hands off to Akers. Akers calling for the screen from Hits. Pick and pop. Hits long, mid-range. A little bit long there. And rebounded by the Sakis. Jumps it down low for Mendenhall. Fry tried to break it up, but he's going to get called for the foul. That'll be Fry's first, team's first here in the second quarter. Mendenhall will take a trip to the line. He's got 8 points here tonight, looking to add on to it. First free throw hard off the back iron. Can't find a home for it. Tippy now working in a low post. Almost has that pass stolen away. Hits comes up with it. Tried to dump it down low for Fry, but couldn't get it to him. Petty now swung quickly into the corner. Mendenhall under the basket once again, pass a little bit out of reach. And it'll go out of bounds. Turnover, Suns will take over. Akers' mid-range jump shot won't fall. Sauke's working with a 1-point advantage, just 2 minutes to go here. Petty was fighting for position down low. Hits did a nice job kind of sealing him out. And now Mendenhall's got the smaller Tippy on him. Tippy working hard down there, trying to deny him the basketball. They get to Mendenhall, top of the key, puts it on the ground. Now he's looking for Allen down low. Fry and Allen battling hard down there. Swing pass into the corner. Grattan drives, attacks the closeout. Offensive rebound, Allen, layup's good. Tippy passes it over for Rigg. Suns trail by 3, minute 14 to go. Here in the first half of play. Rigg gets the screen from Fry, and pass will go into the corner, hits, pump fakes the 3, and swings it back out for Akers. Southeastern looks like they're going to let the clock roll a little bit here, slow this game down a little bit. Akers, in and out dribble, goes to the rim, can't get the layup to fall. That's a tough layup. Akers almost got it in. And now Petty has it across half court. Up for Tom Hayes, just over 30 seconds to go. Allen has the top of the key, over for Mendenhall. He's got Fry on him. Fry bounces over for Grattan. Grattan with Rigg. The two number 3s working against each other. And now Rigg will switch out onto Tom Hayes. 14 seconds to go. Sauke's looking for the last shot here in the first half. They have the 3-point lead, trying to add it onto it. Tom Hayes will drive, and they're going to call a foul on Mason Fry, I do believe. Just slid with him a little bit, put the body into him. That's going to be a blocking foul. 6.2 seconds. Sauke's look to inbound. Grattan, nobody there. Rigg lost him on the backdoor cut. So it'll be a quick 2 to end it. Akers' full court shot won't fall, and that's how the first quarter of play will come to an end. Sauke's lead 33-28 right here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. We'll take a quick break, play a quick interview, and be back with you for the second half of play right here in Augusta at Southeastern High School.
Welcome once again, as we're happy to bring to you another member of the staff at MDH. And today we have Bill Murdoch, the Vice President and Chief Financial Officer of MDH. You know, I've talked to some people up the food chain a little bit, but you're getting ways up there for me to be talking to here. Right. But you're just another guy. I am. And we were joking off camera. We'll get to that a little bit maybe as we go along here. But
sure.
Tell us a little bit about yourself. You married? You have kids?
Yep, married. My wife's from Macomb. We have 4 children. My wife's a bomber and a leatherneck. I'm a leatherneck as well. That's it. I grew up outside of Galesburg on a farm, and we still have a place up there. Go back there every day and enjoy the great outdoors up there. I've been in healthcare for over 30 years now. Enjoy it very much, and really look forward to the challenges that healthcare provides for us.
Now, if I remember reading through your stuff correctly, you're from Oneida, which is up by Galesburg,
right? Do
you
know where that is?
I do. I know where. It's part of Rova.
It is.
It's part of. We're sports people here, yeah. Bill. We have to know who Oneida is.
I graduated from Rova.
Did you? So it was Rova even that far back.
Well,
not that you're old. That isn't what I meant there.
There was an additional town added after I graduated, but it's always been pronounced as Rova.
So what was the town that was added?
Watauga.
Watauga was
added.
Which
is where I live now.
So you live in Watauga.
Right.
you graduated from ROVA.
Correct.
But Watauga wasn't part of ROVA when you graduated from ROVA.
That's right.
That's like a twisting, turning road right there.
Oh yeah, it's a complex matter here. But no, after I graduated high school, went to college and all that, and then as I advanced my career, we stayed in the Midwest and finally ended up after we started having kids in the Rovo, Oneida area to raise our children, and just stayed there the whole time since then.
How, there's a lot of professions at any hospital that have a lot of very important, and they are the integral workings of the hospital. Everybody thinks physicians, nurses, providers,
right?
But you have a lot of pressure on you on a daily basis when you're talking about the chief financial officer. So how do you find yourself into that profession? I mean, I think I'd rather be the doctor or the nurse than the chief financial officer.
Yeah, that's an interesting question. When I graduated from Western, I was recruited at that time by Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Illinois, and we were doing what hospitals have to prepare a Medicare cost report, and I was auditing them. So that's how I got my step into the healthcare career. And then after that, I went to work for a consulting firm that prepared the cost reports for the hospitals and all that. And then after that, I got into the actual inner workings of the hospital, started out as a controller, then worked up to CFOs and larger organizations, and and that's kind of my niche, and that's where I've stayed my whole career.
Now, you mentioned larger organizations. Lindsay Douglas, we talked to her. She's in recruitment for you guys for physicians and providers. And this is not, as far as hospitals go, a larger,
right.
It's not a huge hospital.
Right.
So what does that do for you on a daily basis as you're trying to balance a budget or make a budget that works or help with the finances of that doesn't have maybe the bottomless pockets that some people think of when you think of a huge hospital or whatever?
Right. Yeah, I think that, you've been in one hospital, They're all different. They all have their sets of challenges and struggles and all that. What is very exciting for me is we're nimble, we can make quick changes, and I feel like I can make that impact in the organization, those quick impacts to get the hospital on the right track and keep it going and be viable.
Yeah, and funding in this day and age is a key in getting payments. But I'm sure you guys still look at trying to get donations and stuff, correct? Is that involved in anything you do, or do you have to consider any of that when you're trying to make your business positions?
It's a small piece of it, a little bit of it. Our biggest challenge is to get reimbursed from the insurance payers, make sure, because there's a lot of noise out there right now where insurance payers are denying everything not everything, but most things that we try to get reimbursed for. And if we don't get what we're entitled to, then it's a struggle to make payroll. It's a struggle to pay our vendors. It's really tough to keep the hospital going, make the capital improvements that we're doing on the campus right now.
And you're doing a bunch of those right now. I mean,
we are.
You guys are improving. It seems like monthly, daily, whatever, you're making improvements here in the last 10 years or so.
There's a lot of exciting things going on here on the campus right now with the retail pharmacy, or community pharmacy is what we're calling it now, because it is the community of McDonough County's pharmacy. And we're trying to prepare this organization for future generations so we can keep this hospital in the community for the people of the community.
Okay, so you work and think numbers all week.
Pretty much.
What do you think on the weekends? Now, I think I read somewhere there's some hunting and fishing involved in what you enjoy doing.
Right, yes. I like I mentioned, I grew up on a farm. We still have a farm. We still live on a farm. So I enjoy just about anything outdoors. That would be fishing, hunting, camping, spending time on the farm, just fixing things or doing whatever. That's how I decompress and recharge to do the job that I do today.
Okay. Now, I said I only had two questions. I got one more. We're about at time. But now, you're a hunter.
Yes.
And you're older like me. Okay. So I remember when I was a kid and everybody was deer hunting, if you got a deer, you were lucky.
Right. Right.
Do you deer hunt?
I do.
And how much easier is it on your farm to get a deer now than it was when you were a kid?
Yeah, I'm really blessed because there are a lot more deer today than there was years ago when I started hunting. I do, but I enjoy deer hunting. But I also, every deer I've got in the last 2 years, I've donated to the food pantry and let them repurpose that. Our sons also hunt with me as well. You eat a lot of that deer meat, but anything I get, it goes right to the food pantry, and I donate it back to the community.
Well, it's MDH is all about community. It's been about community, and you even go home and make it about community. So that makes you a good guy, right?
Right. Well, I don't know about that, but I appreciate the comment.
Well, that'll do it for this halftime interview. We'll be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, with the second half right after this.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
When my parents told me they'd be using Adam's Experts, I felt a bit replaced. I mean, they always called me to remove their viruses or get their printer connected to Wi-Fi. He even set up their new Roku.
How do I adopt a new son?
But then he taught me a few things. And now, we're like tech brothers.
Adam's Experts. Repair, maintenance, and setup for all your home technology needs.
Welcome back here to Augusta. Saukeys lead the Suns 33-28 at the halftime break. So we're getting set to play the second half of basketball here. This Suns game stream is made possible by McDonough Telephone's fiber internet. McDonough Telephone offers lightning fast and reliable fiber internet, video, phone, and camera systems in the McDonough County area. Call 309-776-3211 to check your availability. The Sports Corner at 124 is Macomb's original local sports bar. With a focus on local sports, catch WIU games and all the area TSSR Game Time live broadcasts at Sports Corner at 124, all while enjoying your favorite cold drink and some of the best food in West Central Illinois. Stop in and say hi at 124 North Randolph Street in Macomb. Starters here in the second half of play will be Hayden Gratton, number 3. We're starting off for the Saukeys. He's got 4 points on this one. Number 24, Javen Petty. He leads the team with 11. Number 23, Brennan Tomhave has 5 points. Number 34, Connor Allen has 4 points. And number 44, Eli Mendenhall has 9 points. For the Suns, it'll be Rigg with 8 points. Or excuse me, it'll be Tippy with 8 points. Rigg with 6 points, courtesy of 2 3-pointers. It'll be number 13, Aiden Akers with 8 points. Number 24, Mason Fry with 4 points. And then hits, they don't have up on the scoreboard. Let me check my stat sheet real quick. Hits has 8 points. And he is number 13. We have a tie-up under the basket. It's going to stay on that end of the court. Remain Pittsfield basketball. 5-point lead for the Saukeys here at the start of the third quarter. Into the corner, Allen has it now, working against Fry, gets it up top for Petty. Quick three-pointer, going to be way long. Gratton tried flying in for the putback, went through his hands and out of bounds. Turnover, Suns basketball. Again, working against this backcourt pressure. Haven't had much issues with it here tonight. Done a nice job swinging the ball back and forth just like that. Tippy is doubled, almost loses it out of bounds, and he does lose it into the hands of Gratton. Gratton trailed by Akers. Tippy can't get the block. Offensive rebound by Javen Petty. I do believe number 24 will flip it up and in. (35-28) now. Hits trying to get it into the corner for Rigg. His pass is tipped away. Petty back quickly the other direction. He's up for Tom Have. Now Allen on the drive, readjusts in midair, can't get it to go. Throws the rebound back out. Petty tracks it down. Drives on hits, swung out. Tom Have tacks the closeout. Left-hand drive, blocked at the rim. Another block by Akers down low. Mendenhall shifty post move there, but he can't get the layup to go. 6 minutes, 10 seconds to go here. Akers pulls it down, and he crosses half court. Puts his head down, goes to the rim. He's rejected by Allen. But it'll remain Southeastern basketball. Rigg gets set to trigger it inbounds, throws it up for Akers, swung quickly over. Tippy, three-pointer, can't get it to fall. Big rebound pulled down there by Allen. Petty up for Tom Have. He's got Akers on him. Swung over Grattan, thought about the three, pulls it back down. Nice entry pass down low for Tom Have by Mendenhall. Smart play there. And another 2 points. Saukeys have to lead up to 9 now. Tippy picks up his dribble, throws an earlier pass up for Hits. Hits comes down with it, and we're going to have a foul called. Be on number 44. That's Mendenhall picking up his first foul. Bounce pass comes in for Tippy, and he's going to be fouled and one. Griffin Tippy able to get the and one there. Nice entry pass out of the out-of-bounds play. That's going to be 2 quick fouls on Mendenhall as well, so he'll have to take a seat on the bench. Ethan Grattan checks in for him. Tippy looking to convert the three-point play, and he does. Saukeys quickly back the other way. Into the corner. Tom Have three, looking to answer back, and he does. Knocks down the three, sends the lead back out to 9. Tippy almost loses it there. He's able to flip it up for Akers. Akers now skips it over Rigg. Down to Hits, corner three. Going to be a little bit short. Rebound, Akers is able to get to it. And he tried to jump up and throw it towards the top of the key. They're going to say Saukeys basketball. Also got tipped there at the end. I thought it was going to be Suns ball there. Clock rolls to 5 minutes here in quarter number 3. Petty with it, top of the key. Looks like Southeastern are into a zone now. Trying to work against that zone. Have a foul called. It's going to go on Akers. It's his first. Pass up top for Nichols. Now over on the right wing, Petty. Tom Have now trying to find a little gap in the zone. Gets it over for Nichols. He's met by Tippy down low. And Fry comes away with the steal. Quickly back the other direction. Nice defensive play there. Tracking back the other way. Javen Petty able to save the layup. Just took a swipe at the ball. Was able to knock it out of bounds. I'll force Southeastern to inbound now. Akers up for Tippy. 4 minutes, 25 seconds. Step back mid-range shot. Can't get it to fall. Tom Have pulls it down. Rigg almost pokes it loose. Falls into the hands of Petty. Work down the right side of the court. Gives it over for Tom Have. He'll slow things down. 4 minutes, 10 seconds. 40-30 in favor of the Pittsfield Saukeys. This is Nichols now working with it out of the corner. Gives it up for Grattan. Granton with Akers on him. Gives it over Nichols. Lefty 3-ball. Won't fall. Hits, pulls the rebound down. And Suns have the basketball. Trying to get some points here. They find themselves in a 9-point hole. Haven't been able to close the gap, really. Akers drives. Offensive putback. Fry, good. Nice move there by Petty. He was able to shake Rigg off of him. Tom Have, quick trigger 3. Won't fall. Rebound fought for. We're going to stay on this end. Sox now working with 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Petty, nice backdoor cut to Nichols. Wasn't able to corral it in. Forced up a bit of a wild shot there. Suns come down with it. 7-point hole here for Southeastern. Trying to close the gap. Bounces it over for Tippy. He's got Petty on him. Right to left crossover, drives it in. Kick out Akers, fakes the 3, back up top Rigg. Trying to bounce it into the corner for Tippy, but it'll go off the back of a Saki foot there. Be a kick ball. Suns will get set to trigger it in. It'll be Rigg here looking to inbound it, trying to bounce it in for hits, but Mendenhall steals it away. And Pittsfield back the other direction. Petty looking to go all the way, dumps it off, and there's going to be a foul called there. It's going to go on Tippy. This will be number 33 going to the line, Taylor Graham. Graham's first free throw won't go in. Swirled around a little bit, but rolled out. Seven-point lead for Pittsfield. Second of Graham's free throws is also no good. We're going to have an offensive rebound by Petty. Tom Have, left wing 3, got it. Sends the lead out to 10. Suns will take a timeout. We'll take one as well. There's the TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH.
My experience with McDonough District Hospital was amazing. I have a lot of allergies, complicated by nasal problems. And the procedure I had is Vive Air. Dr. Sparks was incredible.
The Vive Air procedure is a radiofrequency ablation procedure. She no longer has to do any medications to breathe, so she gets much more restful night's sleep. And a short little office procedure, and have somebody that feels like it's totally changed their life means the world.
It's a permanent improvement on the quality of your life.
Back here in Augusta after a quick break. Suns find themselves in a 10-point hole here, 43-33 in the third quarter. 2 minutes, 29 seconds to go. Rigg, corner 3, rattles around, can't get it. Rebound by Mendenhall, he pulls it down, sheds off a couple of Suns under the basket, and gets it over for Petty. Tom Have just knocked down a 3. Might have partially thought about a deep one there. Mendenhall almost has it poked away by Fry. Ball goes into the backcourt, clock rolls under 2. Bounces it. Down for Mendenhall. Dribble handoff to Tom Have. Down handoff over for Graham. Petty trying to find Graham back door. Maybe a little bit out of reach there. It'll be a turnover. Got some subs checking in here. It's number 3, Hayden Gratton, and number 14, Carter Frazier for Pittsfield. Inbound comes over for Tippy, again working against this pressure. Working with it in the backcourt, crosses over, throws it up. Mendenhall read it all the way. Back the other direction, fast break layup, a little bit long. Akers and Tom Have fight for the rebound. It'll be last touched by Tom Have, so it'll be Suns basketball. Bounces it for Tippy, back to the inbounder Rig. Akers jumps up, pulls it down, bounces it into the corner, hits long two, won't fall. Rebounded by Grattan. Pushes ahead, bounce pass up away, big block there by Tippy. A lot of contact there, but they're going to rule it a Tippy block, and what a block it was. Able to eject Frazier there on the fast break after the nice bounce ahead pass. Tom Ave will check out of the game, bounce it in to Mendenhall, and he's going to be fouled right away, going straight up. He'll shoot two. Mendenhall's first free throw. Hit every... Took a couple high bounces off the rim, but it falls in. You hear the Saukeys fans in the stands kind of holding their breath on that one. Second free throw, bounces off. That one won't fall in, however. Fry with the rebound, Suns back the other direction. They trail by 11, 44-33. Minute to go here in quarter number 3. Tippy, Rig, pull up mid-range jump shot, a little bit hard. Hits fought for the rebound, but it lands in the hands of the Saukeys. Petty back the other direction. Behind the back on Rig. Now to Grattan. Down low for Allen. And looks like maybe bump knees or something there. He gets up a little bit slow. Tom Have immediately to the scores table to check in for Connor Allen. .48 seconds here. Saukeys running through the inbound set. They're going to call a timeout. Medina District Hospital athletic trainers and the MDH Rehabilitation Center with locations in Bushnell and Macomb provide expert help to all area student athletes in the prevention, care, and rehabilitation of all athletic injuries. Learn more at MDH.org. Medina District Hospital, more than hospital care, a hospital caring. With locations in Macomb and Augusta, and with 80 years of car sales experience, Ron Elby Auto Sales is your hometown go-to for your next car. In Macomb on East Jackson Street, stop in and talk to Justin, Jared, or Chris, or visit www.lbsalescars.com to check out their inventory. Again, that's www.lbsalescars.com. Thank you for tuning in to TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. This coverage of Southeastern Suns boys basketball is brought to you by the Mudd Insurance Group and the Grinnell Mutual. Contact Mudd Insurance today for all your home, auto, farm, commercial, life, health, and Medicare insurance needs, and live a life knowing you are covered. Suns find themselves in an 11-point hole here. Saukeys have really blown this thing open in the third quarter. This is Petty looking to trigger it in on the inbounds. Throws it all the way back up top for Allen. He just checked in back into the game for the Saukeys. Tom Have, a couple dribble moves there. Riggs sticks right with him. Throws it back out top for Petty. Petty here with Akers on him. Up for Grattan now. 29 seconds to go. Saukeys really slowing things down here, trying to get last shot, you would think. And Tom Have will just stand there. Let the time roll off the clock. Rig picks him up. 13 seconds to go here. Got to start going. Clock rolls under 10. Petty now. Bounces over for Mendenhall with Akers on him. And they're going to call a traveling violation on Mendenhall. Southeastern will have a chance here at the end of quarter number 3. Just 6 seconds to go. Trying to cut this thing into single digits before we head into the final quarter of play. Up for Akers, now to Fry in the corner. Fry drives inside, layup will go. So it'll be a 9-point ball game as we head into the final quarter of play. Saukeys lead the Suns 44-35. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
When my parents told me they'd be using Adam's Experts, I felt a bit replaced. I mean, they always called me to remove their viruses or get their printer connected to Wi-Fi. He even set up their new Roku.
How do I adopt a new son?
But then he taught me a few things. And now, we're like tech brothers.
Adams Experts. Repair, maintenance, and setup for all your home technology needs.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
Back here in Augusta, Mason Fry was able to cut the lead down to just 9 as we head into the final quarter of play as he hit a layup as the time was winding down there to end quarter number 3. We are now in the final quarter of play. Again, Suns playing from behind now. They trail by 9. Haven't really been able to close the gap on this Saucus team after they pushed it out there at the start of quarter number 3. It's going to be stolen away by Fry. Tom Hay was trying to swing it into the corner. Rigg back the other way. He's got Allen on him into the corner for Akers. Akers hands off for Tippy with Grattan there. Pass fakes into the corner, right to left crossover. Picks up his dribble at the top of the key. Bounces it over for Akers. I think he was going to try to get it to Rigg. Good thing Akers was there to pick it up. Hand off over for Rigg, now over for Tippy. Gets the screen from Hitz, trying to feed it through. It'll go off Hitz's foot and out of bounds. Tippy with the right idea there off the pick and roll, trying to thread the needle, but just couldn't get it to Hitz on the roll. Tom Have over for Petty. Petty bounces it into the corner for Allen. Almost stolen away by a combination of Akers and Fry. And wide open under the basket. They had a man down there, just threw it too high for him. I think that's Allen. It sure is, Connor Allen. He's a big target to miss down there, but Southeastern played pretty good defense, denying him the basketball. Six minutes, 35 seconds. Rigg drives, picks up his dribble along the baseline. Tom Have is going to poke it. It'll go out of bounds. Was almost able to track that thing down and keep it in. Tippy did a nice job, kind of shielding him off from it. And bounce comes over for Tippy. It's a screen from Hitz. Hitz trying to get over for Akers, now does. Akers with Grattan on him, drives baseline, might have stepped out of bounds there. He turns it over anyway. Mendenhall with it. Tom Have now. Passes up. Petty on the drive. Hop step layup, and he's going to be fouled under the basket by Tippy. So Javen Petty will head to the line to shoot a pair. That's only Tippy's second. First free throw is good. Pushes the lead back out to double digits. And misses the second free throw. Fry with the rebound. 6 minutes of play remaining here. Bounce pass down low. Hits layup. He's going to get fouled. Hit the deck hard there. He pops right back up. Mendenhall with the foul. That's his fourth. So Ethan Grattan will come back up off the bench to check in for him, I would assume. Hitz shoots a pair at the line. First one short. Yep, Mendenhall checks out. Grattan comes in. Hits his second free throw, is also no good. Offensive rebounded by Akers. He's going to have it poked away by Petty. Nice job saving it there. He's able to get it up for Grattan. Now back to Petty. He'll walk it up the court. 35-45. Saki still with the advantage over Southeastern. Tom Have now had Allen there if he wanted him, I think. Would have been a tough pass with Fry playing it right there. Petty over. Now back to Tom Have again. Pittsfield is content with just running some of the time off the clock here. It's only a 10-point lead, but as much time as you can get off the clock at this point, the better. Petty back out to Tom Have, and that kind of looks like exactly what they're doing. Just here, you take it. Just passing back and forth. Haven't really looked for a shot yet. Clock rolls under 5. Grattan, Allen up top. Ethan Grattan now, a big power dribble and a handoff to Tom Have. Back over for Allen. Tom Have drives, backdoor cut. Grattan, floater, won't go. Offensive rebound by Ethan Grattan, and that'll be an and one. Ethan Grattan's free throw to convert the three-point play won't go, but an offensive rebound by Petty. Leads up to 12 here. Saki still with the basketball. Took a lot of time off the clock that previous possession. And ended it with a bucket. That's all you can ask for at this point in the game. Swings it over for Tom Have, looking for Allen down low. Now back over for Grattan. Petty wanted to drive there on hits. Hits did a nice job staying in front of him. Again, another almost minute-long possession there, but Akers is able to steal it away. Clock rolls under 4 minutes. So it was, like I said, it was almost back-to-back minute-long possessions there for the Sakis, able to take some time off the clock. And now Tippy has it at the top of the key. Working against Allen, crosses over on him, tries to bounce it down low for Fry. Can't get it there as it's tipped out of bounds. Southeastern will inbound under their own basket. Taylor Graham comes in. Connor Allen will come out. Ray will inbound with 3 minutes, 43 seconds to go. Suns trailing by 12. Throws it up for Fry, and he's going to lose it, but it rolls into the hands of Akers. Akers driving on Grattan. And tried to bounce it down low to Hits, but it's going to be stolen away by Grattan, and they're going to get a timeout off. We'll take a break as well. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
You get the opportunity to see so many different things that if you worked at a bigger hospital, you may not be able to see. You know, work is not just about the job, it's also about the people that work alongside you. And we have the best teamwork. They're like a second family. Sometimes you can't get that feeling other places.
I grew up in a small town in Missouri, and I like the feel of community. I like knowing the people that I take care of and knowing the people around me, providing care for someone that you know is in this community and helping them to get better.
Back here in Southeastern's, Suns still trail by 12. Pittsfield will take over now. Inbound comes over for Tom Have. And if you're Southeastern, you got to pressure up, try to get this basketball back, because Pittsfield's just going to pass it back and forth, and take time off the clock. They receive trap in the corner there. A nice job passing out of it, though, and swung quickly back up to Petty at the top of the key. You got to see a lot more of that if you're the Suns. If the Sakis get trapped in a corner like that, you got to send the double and try to force this turnover. You need as many possessions as you can get here as we close in and the final 3 minutes of play. And that's going to be a travel. Yep, switch the pivot feet there. So that's one way to get a turnover. Mendenhall will check in with 4 fouls, as well as Connor Allen. Ethan Grattan and Hayden Grattan. Both the Grattans coming out of the game there. Pittsfield still up in pressure here. Playing all the way into the backcourt. Rigg throws it all the way back to Akers. 2 minutes, 45 seconds to play. Akers gets the screen from Hitz. Comes back to the other direction. Sets another screen for him. Nothing cooking there. Ball swung into the corner. Tippy gets the screen from Fry and throws it back up top for Rigg. Tippy fakes the three in the corner. Mid-range jump shot. Can't get it to fall. Big rebound down low by Allen. Now over to Tom Have. Now to Petty. 2:15 to play. Akers up pressure in the ball. Nice bounce pass into the corner. Tom Have with Rigg on him, and they're going to call a foul on Owen Rigg. Pass comes in for Mendenhall. Top of the key, working in that post position. Under 2 minutes now. Tippy guarding the ball there, swung over. And 12-point lead for the Sockies here late in the fourth quarter. Bounces it up for Tom Have with hits on him now. You gotta start denying the pass here. Can't let him just keep throwing it back and forth, back and forth. Again, another long possession here for Pittsfield. Mendenhall hands it off for Tom Have. Minute 15. And they're gonna have a foul here. I believe that's gonna go on Fry. It sure will. And we'll have a host of substitutions checking in for Southeastern as they wave the proverbial white flag. Jaron Henry checks into the game, as well as number 35, Carson Kerr. Number 34, Owen Northern. And number 22, Tristan Hester. I believe I'm missing one man. I sure am. That's number 11, James Landing. He was down there standing behind Grattan. I couldn't see him. Pass comes into the backcourt for Rigston and Bonds. Again, saw him in the JV contest. Played a little bit in the first half of play. This is Nichols now in the corner with it. Top Frazier. Now Grattan with it, working on the top of the key. Throws it up. Pass going to be stolen away. That was Northern on the steal. This is Northern working it back up the court. Kerr has it right wing. Trying to get it back over for Henry. And he's going to be tied up. Jump ball, Suns ball. Nope, it's going to be Saki's ball there. They had me confused. Everyone's standing down on this end of the court. This is Frazier now, works it over for Nichols. Now this is Sweeney on the top of the court. Nice pass down low. Nichols gets it in. Kerr, three-pointer, won't fall. Rebound almost tracked down there by Hester. It's going to be kicked and bodies are on the floor. 10 seconds to play here. It'll be a Pittsfield Sockies win here as they're able to steal one away here in Augusta. Here's Henry, step back jump shot, can't get it to go. Grattan checks down the rebound, and that's how things will come to an end. Sockies 49, Suns 35. As teams will get set to shake hands here We'll take a quick break here on TSSR Game Time Live and be back with you right after this.
Working at MDH feels special to me because I'm also from a small community like MDH, and I love to be able to care for communities like this and be able to give them high standards of excellence with medical care as possible. You know, some people like to take more of a medical approach to their care. Some people like to take more of a holistic. And I just want to be able to make their plan of care as individualized as possible.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
So back here in Augusta, again, the final score 49-35 in favor of the away team, the Pittsfield Sockies. Then we'll get ready to wrap things up here on TSSR Game Time Live for John Burton. Evan Wagner up running the camera. This has been your presentation of Suns boys basketball right here on TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. We hope to catch you next time.